So the plan is today to go into Los Angeles International. I've never done this.
So you're following traffic, 2 o'clock and 4 miles, descending out of 4,800, heavy Boeing 777, conscious from late turbulence.
There was a practical reason for this craziness. I needed to catch an airliner flight, and driving 2 hours was not going to be an option.
Yeah, we're talking a 15-minute flight.
The serious tone of this airspace was set up early on when another pilot slipped up.
Hey, sorry about that. 143 November Golf. Something got slipped on there. We're ready for our southbound turn. So sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they might get a phone call.
November Golf. You have to make sure you're on my frequency when you're going to do a low approach like that.
We're flying in Southern California for this one, and more specifically, Santa Monica. I've never been to this airport before, but all the news surrounding the controversy around its demise definitely made it a bucket list item for me to fly from. I was in Los Angeles for the PatriotCon convention, and it was really cool to be able to do some local flying while out there. So it was fitting that my first offer to fly with someone came from a Patreon supporter. Erik owns this awesome Cirrus, and he was happy to take me for a local flight around the area and get me to Chino, where we had another event planned.
So we'll be flying back to Chino today. We can go southbound through the LAX Bravo via the mini route if it's open at 2,500 feet, or southbound through the special flight rules area at 3,500. I think what we'll do is we'll depart VFR and see if the clouds clear up, and we'll fly up the coast to Malibu or something. And that way we can see if we can get through the Bravo. Otherwise, we'll go around through downtown LA.
Yeah, that's good. And we're just going to ask for a VFR departure to the north towards Malibu, and then we'll kind of go from there. Santa Monica ground, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo over transient with information Delta. I'd like to request taxi to the run-up and a departure to the north towards Malibu.
Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo, Santa Monica ground, runway 21 taxi, correction, taxi southeast run-up via Bravo.
Southeast run-up via Bravo, 9er Alpha Echo.
During the taxi, Erik was quick to ask one of the most common questions that I hear.
The all-time favorite aircraft to fly so far.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
I bet.
Chipmunk's pretty high up there right now. I'm really kind of in the zone with that one. I'm flying formation with those guys. German backseat was pretty awesome to feel like I got that checkout, but I still don't feel like I have enough time in it to like love it. It's still kind of intimidated by it.
A lot of work.
Well, yeah, on the ground, it's a bit of a beast.
And I've since been lucky to share some very thorough training.
Contact!
Covering the process of being signed off to solo the Harvard.
And Santa Monica Tower, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo, holding short 21.
For 609er Alpha Echo, Santa Monica Tower, what kind of departure would you like?
Yeah, northbound along the shoreline for 9er Alpha Echo.
Yeah.
9er Alpha Echo, the aircraft heads right turn shoreline approved, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, runway 21 for 609er Alpha Echo, and right turn on the shoreline approved. Alright, so we go flaps down, mixture. I'm going to go to the engine screen because that's what I really care about.
It's the same departure Harrison Ford did at the golf course?
4,800.
Pretty much same as, yeah, exactly.
Yep, this is the same runway where Harrison Ford faced every pilot's worst nightmare, an engine failure shortly after takeoff with very little options.
The engine instruments are all looking green except for my oil pressure, a little high, but we're okay there. Airspeed's alive, looking for 71 knots. And we're airborne. So I like to keep the speed up and get into a CAPS altitude for this airplane. 500 feet AGL, CAPS is active, flaps coming up, and I'm going to the map screen.
And the golf course is just over there?
Golf course is right below us.
So yeah, Harrison Ford managed to put the airplane into basically the only available space, and apparently his first phone call was to Bob Hoover. Well done, sir.
Santa Monica Pier, Santa Monica Beach.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool shot.
You can see the golf course off the departure end there on this shot.
Pretty beautiful day down here in Southern California.
Yeah.
So I'm going up to 3,500 feet, and we're going to see if we can be above these clouds. We just have to worry about some Class Bravo to our left here.
The LAX Class Bravo is just this large, just right over the runways of LAX.
As long as we stay below 5,000 feet, we're fine on the Class Bravo. Just because we can do 180 knots doesn't mean we have to do 180 knots in this airplane. So we'll pull it back just a little bit here for give us still some time. Turn back towards Highway 1 and the Pacific Coast Highway. And Santa Monica Tower, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo with request.
9er Alpha Echo, what was your request?
Yeah, I want to see if the mini route was possibly open at 2,500 feet.
9er Alpha Echo, I'm turning the mini closed.
All right, thanks for that. 9 Alpha Echo. Both the Mini's closed and the
Papa Sierra, runway 21.
and the weather is not looking good for it. Right at the bases of those things.
Yep.
So it's kind of not a good day for the Mini. Beautiful area up
So
here.
this is Malibu?
We're right over Malibu, so let you hand flat.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and go to the left here.
For uniform squawk 0.
And you got Malibu and Pepperdine University. That's Malibu Beach.
Do we want to be at 3,500 feet?
35 is fine. We're okay. Less than 50% power, still doing 130 knots.
And you've got it trimmed real nice, or was that because the autopilot had it trimmed in?
Autopilot uses the trim, so the autopilot had that. It should be trimmed pretty good.
It is nice, yeah.
Some expensive homes right there.
And that's the famous like Highway 101?
Highway 1.
1.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you just want to do a tight turn to your right,
Okay.
over the university here.
Okay, so we're clear right?
We're clear right.
Yeah, this is the way I like to fly. Right hand on stick, left hand throttle.
Yep.
So it's always weird to be in that seat. All the airplanes I'm flying now are stick, right hand, throttle, left hand.
Let's go ahead and go down to 2,500 feet.
Just leave the power where it is.
Leave the power where it's at. We'll pick up a little bit of speed. You have both pitch and roll trim there with the thumb, so you can go up and down, left and right. And Santa Monica Tower, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo. We're over Malibu. I'd like to transition airspace at 2,500 feet, about between the Pacific Palisades and Getty Center.
609er Alpha Echo, Santa Monica Tower approved, altimeter 3007.
3007 and approved. Thanks for that, 9er Alpha Echo. So you see the Hollywood sign up on the hill there?
No.
White little block.
I know, I'm looking
Up on
for
the
it.
hill.
Oh, got it.
Got it? Just head for that.
What kind of departure?
Very cool to be flying in this airspace that you hear so much about, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. You got 405, you got Westwood right in front of us, UCLA, you're off my way here.
Oh, yeah.
Van Nuys Airport just above that hill. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you can
see it.
So the nice thing is we have ForeFlight. We also have it up on here. You can see what the airspace is doing. So we have to be below 2,500 feet for that shelf over downtown LA because of arriving traffic.
There are a number of airline routes for LAX arrival and departures. So the LAX Class Bravo is non-standard and is coordinated for the arrival and departure routes. San Francisco is changing their airspace to do the same very soon.
And Santa Monica Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo. We'd like a frequency change over to SoCal if we could.
409er Alpha Echo approved. In squawk VFR, so long.
Squawk and VFR, we'll see you. Good afternoon, SoCal. Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo. We are just southwest of Griffith Park Observatory. I'd like to request VFR flight following to Chino.
Cirrus aircraft just south of the observatory, contact approach 125.5.
25, 9er Alpha Echo, thanks. Just to show you where we're at, we're below 3,000 or below 2,500, so we don't have to talk to anybody.
Right.
But I like to. So.
Yeah. I don't get it, the people that are afraid of flight following.
Yeah, it's good practice for your IFR, because I think one of the hardest things of IFR is the always talking to ATC.
Yeah.
You know, the flying is pretty easy, IFR. It's almost easier in some ways. There's Griffith Park Observatory. Yep. So I got Dodger Stadium right in front of us, downtown LA here. We're 500 feet below the clouds, so we're good. I got that blimp over downtown LA. It's 300 feet below us.
Those are the viaducts they shot the Terminator in?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Man, they got LA River right there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
The airspace is intimidating, but you really shouldn't be afraid to fly in it and talk to ATC. All of Southern California, SoCal Approach handles the airspace. They're great. They're amazing controllers. You would think it would be super stressful airspace to talk with them, but it's not. They would rather know who you are, where you're going, what you're doing, rather than just being a blip on the radar screen.
Right now we're in between two major highways out of downtown LA towards the east, going to Chino. 60 freeway, they call that the Pomona freeway. And then you got I-10, Interstate 10 here to our left. You know, growing up in LA, I know the freeways. And so we fly, you know, four-mans or IFR, I fly roads.
Yeah.
So we're kind of flying the roads. So we're going to basically follow the 60 to Chino. Because of the way the weather is right now, it's, you know, kind of it's condensing people down. So there's probably a little more traffic right in here than normally.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta be on your toes. Biggest tool elsewhere outside the airplane is air traffic control.
Yep.
All right, so straight ahead, there's some hangars and a long runway. That's Chino. All right, so we're on our right base for 2-1. I think I've landed on this runway once.
Delta Juliet.
We're about 75 short final.
To get back to Chino Tower, we are active runway 21, circle north of the airport.
Holy shit, that was close.
That was pretty close.
Runway 21, number 3, runway 21, clear to land.
Roger, number 3, clear to that.
Good job not flinching, because what are you going to do?
You're going to hit it and land anyway, right? So
north of the field for left base entry to runway 21, number 4, runway 21.
Traffic. Runway 21, clear to right, circle north and left traffic for runway 21. 143, follow the traffic.
Chino, very cool.
Welcome to Chino. Kind of cool looking here.
I love the gun tower thing.
It's pretty neat.
This first visit to Chino confirmed I need to get back there to do a pile of shooting, because for this trip I wanted to be present and not worry about filming. I knew this next leg was going to be the bulk of this episode. The following morning I had an airliner flight to catch, and Erik graciously offered to get me back to LAX in time, because driving there would have taken 2 hours.
Plan this day to go into Los Angeles International. I've never done this. We're talking a 15-minute flight. We got our expect clearance from ForeFlight, but that will be our clearance. We'll probably get a heading to intercept that. We're going to expect the visual because it's clear outside, but we have to be on our toes. There's 26 approaches in there. If for some reason they deny us, we can always go into there or Santa Monica. Glare prop!
I get the headsets on, we got the avionics on. And we'll just go ahead and try to pick up our IFR clearance right here. So CRAFT, and where's Zulu? So Chino ground, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo. I'd like to pick up our IFR. We have Zulu to LAX, Los Angeles International.
Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo, Chino ground, good morning. Clearance available, advise, ready to copy.
And ready to copy for 9er Alpha Echo.
Cirrus 9er Alpha Echo, cleared to the Los Angeles airport. Via after departure, fly heading 260. Join the LAX runway 24 left localizer. Climb and maintain 4,000. SoCal departure frequency 125.5, squawk 4715.
Cleared to the LAX airport via heading 260 on departure to join the LAX by 24 left localizer. Climb maintain 4,000, departure frequency 125.5, squawk 4715 for 609er Alpha Echo.
Cirrus 9er Alpha Echo, readback is correct, advise, ready to taxi, new information will be out momentarily, I'll update you.
And we're ready to taxi with Zulu at MI Air.
Cirrus 9er Alpha Echo, roger, I'll work on a release time for you. Runway 26 right, taxi via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 21.
Alright, 26 right via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 21 for 609er Alpha Echo.
I just started writing without thinking, and all my craft ended up under sea.
I love it, that's great.
So I was expecting a monster clearance.
I was expecting something basic possibly, or long. You just kind of, I don't know, I've never done this. So
yeah, that's fun.
Working for the airlines, I got spoiled because we would have our clearances already given to us, and now with ForeFlight, it's almost like that too, because you kind of get your expected clearance. Right. This one was a little bit different, but it's simple, right? Just intercept. So we're going to expect now the 24 left the localizer approach. We'll probably ask them for the south in the air, so we might have to do some switcheroos.
Alpha Echo, expect a release time at 1813 from SoCal.
1813, 13 after 9er Alpha Echo, I think. We'll go ahead and go into flight plan here. It knows we're at Chino. We're going to K, LA, and we'll go backwards to X. We're gonna load it all the way out.
And then if we change it, we change it.
And there it is all on the map. So you'll see our direct, but when we have the approach loaded, so that gives us all our points. So we're good to go if we had to. And Chino Tower, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo, we're in the run-up area for 26 right, holding for IFR release.
9er Alpha Echo, cross runway 26 right, hold short of runway 26 left at Papa.
609er Alpha Echo, we'll go ahead and cross 26 right and hold short of 26 left at Papa for 9er Alpha Echo.
And while we're waiting for the ATC scolding, I had a quick message that I wanted to pass along.
So we have landing traffic right now, so we're obviously not going to get out before him.
Erik has been an active member of the Cirrus Owners and Pilots Association, and he's inviting anybody that wants to register to check out their trade show in October in Vegas.
Starboard 0 Alpha Charlie, number 2, follow the Diamond Star short.
So there's a Diamond Star on the parallel here. We got this guy crossing us in front of us to touch and go. The Diamond Star is cleared low approach, but he's not on. We're not hearing him transmit. Right. They're treating him like a...
Diamond Star 143 November Golf, Chino Tower.
He's probably still in SoCal, because he was probably doing a practice approach.
Diamond Star 143 November Golf, Chino Tower. If you hear this transmission, acknowledge your ident.
Hey, sorry about that. 143 November Golf. Something got slipped on there. We're ready for our southbound turn. So sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they might get a phone call.
November Golf. You have to make sure you're on my frequency. When you're going to do a low approach like that, you cannot be in nowhere land. Left turn is approved. Contact SoCal departure.
Roger.
That was, hey, don't do it again.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let this one by.
That could have been a phone call, right?
They're really cool. I mean, it's a training airport. They understand, but I mean, that could be really bad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've heard them actually vector traffic away and like clear the runway for a guy that was NORDA. No radio.
70 traffic with a part priority arrival. A Cirrus runway 26 left cleared for the option. Traffic on a 2-mile final. A Cessna.
That's probably us. Some doors closed.
We look for the Cirrus and 26 left clear for the option 070.
4629 Delta Chino Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 clear to land, Delta.
Cirrus 609 Alpha Echo Chino Tower, no delay. Runway 26 left at Papa, cleared for takeoff. On departure, climb maintain 3000.
Runway 08 right.
All right, clear for takeoff 26 left, no delay for 9 Alpha Echo.
So if you're at all interested, definitely take Erik up on that offer. He's definitely assured me that all pilots are welcome regardless of whether or not you fly a Cirrus.
There's another bird. Yeah, Jesus.
26 left.
Alright, autopilot. And SoCal, Cirrus 609 Alpha Echo, we were up at Chino for LX.
Remember 609 Alpha Echo, see out to leaving, climb and maintain 4000.
Alright, leaving 16, climb and maintain 4000, 9 Alpha Echo.
This was a really quick flight, and despite our best efforts to be pre-briefed and ready, things changed en route and we had to quickly rebrief.
Change to and expect the ILS, the runway 25 left at the Los Angeles airport.
Roger, we'll expect the ILS 25 left to approach into LAX. Thanks.
Okay, so we're changing everything?
And if you need to localize your frequency for 25 left, 109.9.
109.9, appreciate it, 9 Echo. Hey, it's going to be busy.
Yeah, but we're moving fast, that's cool. You want to brief this flight real quick?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. So we're just going to go vectors to final. We already got the localizer in here. It's loaded up here. It's on here. We're off. We could probably change our heading. He said join it, so we can do that. And we got our localizer coming in. We're armed. There it is. It's joining it. SoCal Cirrus 609 Alpha Echo. We're intercepting the localizer 25 left.
130 and 7. Visibility niner. 2,000 and 2,500. 2,000 and 8,000.
Vector 3 facing with a heavy 12 o'clock and 2 miles ahead.
Temperature 2.
Alright, left 2, heading 200 for 9 Alpha Echo.
09er.
We're vectoring against off of the approach now.
Delta 12 heavy, I'll have clearance here momentarily.
6,000.
Get me out of their way.
020.
Yeah, there's that heavy.
Make me shiver thinking about hitting a wake like that.
That could be fun.
Left for vector for visual approach.
And that's very sarcastic. We thought
Simultaneous visual approach is
2,300 for 9 Alpha Echo.
and simultaneous approach is in progress between Los
Sorry about that. 2,600 9 Alpha Echo.
Simultaneous instrument departure.
Are you done with the ATIS?
Runways 24 and 25.
We are. That's uniform. Let's just down to 2,600.
Number 9 Alpha Echo, turn right heading 230.
230 9 Alpha Echo.
United 319, reduce speed to 160.
I knew it was going to be busy. This is living up to that for sure.
Well, they're making it work, so that's cool.
I have the airport, I don't see you.
Or that guy's going.
Echo, you're following traffic, 2 o'clock and 4 miles, descending out of 4,800, heavy Boeing 777, caution from late turbulence.
Traffic in sight will follow 9 Alpha Echo.
Oh, she has us following him?
Echo, turn right, heading 280 to join the final. Follow the heavy Boeing 777, cleared visual approach, runway 25 left.
Alright, 280 will follow that 777, clear for the visual, 25 left, 9 Alpha Echo.
Number 9 Alpha Echo, and you can reduce to your slowest practical.
And reduce to our slowest tactical, 9 Alpha Echo, thank you.
No problem, 9 Alpha Echo, again, caution late turbulence.
Roger, 9 Alpha Echo, thank you. We'll just slow it up right here. We'll level off here at 3,000.
Let's just get behind and above them.
Yeah, we can do that. And they cleared the airspace behind us, so we're good.
This is a good example of why you need to understand what's going on with her mind, because she put us beside him to get us out of the wake.
Right.
And then now she's getting us back, but she like 3 times she was like, caution wake turbulence.
Right, she just wants to make sure, because that's a big deal, you know? So he is 100 below us now? It doesn't look like it, but he is.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
So as long as we're above him, we can't.
So what we're going to do is we're going to land, we're going to be above him?
Yep.
We're going to land beyond him.
Yeah, beyond him, yep.
Despite being totally close enough for us to see with our eyes, that 777 just didn't show up on the wide lens of the GoPro.
So ILS is coming in.
We'll just get above the glide slope on purpose.
Absolutely.
And Alpha Echo, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.905, good day.
120.905, 9 Alpha Echo. So we're 1 dot high on the ILS. And LA Tower, Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo on the visual 25 left.
Cirrus 609er Alpha Echo, Los Angeles Tower. Causeway turns, following a heavy 777, 4 mile final. Heavy 777 departs at parallel, wind 1004, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left. Then we got that wake turbulence advisory, 9 Alpha Echo, thanks.
So with the runway this big, no reason not to
Yeah, we
fly
have like
steep.
11,000, 12,000 feet.
Fly steep, land long.
Correct. And we got high speed.
Alright, so he's down. How fast do you think he was flying final?
Probably 140, 150.
Yeah. And we're still way above the glide slope, right?
Yeah, you got it right here, the ILS.
Way above it. That weight could sit there if there's no wind, right?
Absolutely.
So now you can start slowing it down, right? But just maintain the profile.
We're going to come in probably hot. By hot, I don't mean very hot. We'll just like basically make it a no flap landing.
Your flaps are still up, right?
Flaps are still up.
They're fast, yeah.
I could put my first notch in if we wanted to.
It's cool, we're way above where he was.
So I got plenty of runway. So you got the 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. So we're going to land with at least 6,000 feet left. We'll be fine.
At the 1406 Los Angeles Tower, taxi full length. Sorry, we're having to hold short of runway 25 left at Foxtrot.
Hold short, 25 left on Foxtrot, Qatar 171.4.
Well done, man.
That was fun, dude.
That was awesome. Turning off right after touchdown.
No, that's kind of what we planned for. That's what we kind of briefed, right?
Yeah,
so
and we knew we were landing long.
We can plan on taking the high speed Alpha 7 and taxi back Alpha. It should be pretty easy taxi clearance.
Well, that was awesome.
I think that's deserving of a little high five there, sir. That was fun. That's the busiest 15 minutes I've ever done at Chino. 17 minutes and 19 seconds.
Well, the whole flight was on the plate.
On the plate.
And so I hope you enjoyed that one. This really is a perfect example of the community coming together to help tell these stories. I really couldn't make episodes like this without Patreon supporters, quite literally in this case, Erik. And if you make it to that Cirrus annual meeting this year, give Erik a high five. He'll be there volunteering.
Awesome.
All right, AVX coming off.
I also want to thank all the sponsors for helping us produce this content. If you want to visit flightshops.com, you can search for over 120 episodes now and see whatever giveaways we have going on. And in the meantime, keep your flight chops sharp.